So here we are, we're right at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Expressway, which goes to Bayonne Bridge. We are staying on 278, which is heading to the Verrazano Bridge in which will take us over into the borough of Brooklyn. We have been in traffic for about, how many minutes, Mom? 10 minutes. We should be about halfway there, where those hills are in the background. Is basically the halfway point in getting between here and Brooklyn. Yeah. Well, one thing I missed earlier was that there was a bunch of motorcycles that actually drove through between traffic. It is basically it's like this. It might be a parking lot for cars, but motorcycles, they just basically cheat. Because they're so small. And now we got like a whole bunch of room in front of us, so Mom is actually going to go faster than 20 miles an hour. We went about 23 now, which is kind of impressive. Yeah, over there, if you can see that, that's a huge tower for the College of Staten Island. The College of Staten Island is run by the New York State University system, I believe. And back to watching traffic. Now we're coming up onto Bradley Avenue, which the sign said it was going to be about 10 minutes. It's been about maybe 12 minutes, maybe. So basically, the sign back there that I showed you earlier is 12 minutes. 12 is 2 minutes fast, I should say. Yeah. Well, the actual name for this for the Staten Island Expressway is the POW-MIA Memorial Highway, which many highways in the Northeast have been dedicated to fallen soldiers in many battles and major events. And there's your Geico car. 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on car insurance. I do not own rights to Geico, so Geico, do not remove this video from YouTube. Now we're coming up onto the exit for Bradley Avenue. That actual exit back there was not actually Bradley Avenue, so sorry. The sign's actually later than that. Up ahead, you'll see an electric sign saying, "Turn it off, curbside idling is illegal." Basically to prevent pollution in the city. Even though basically half the time you spend your time on the Staten Island Expressway is idling. But whatever, and look at this. We're actually going faster than 30 miles an hour now. We're at 34. And now the excitement stops and we're slowing down again. Now we're heading towards, there's Bradley Avenue, which surprisingly the traffic is worse than what it is on the highway. Now we're going down a empty lane right here. Up next is exit 12, Tot Hill Road and Slauson Avenue. Toad Hill Road, I should say. Obviously, you can tell who's been living in New York longer than me, which was never in my case. Yeah. And that should be your proof to carpool, people. Now here comes the cars exiting Bradley Avenue now. We're gonna see how they're gonna merge here, as we are gonna slow down. And oh boy, look at the electric sign up there on the next around Toad Hill Road. It says 5th Avenue. It says use alternate route. Expect delays. 5th Avenue, Manhattan, 49th Street to 57th Street closures. That cannot be good, obviously.
That's because they have the Easter parade.
Well, you hear it from here. They actually do have an Easter parade in New York City.
People walk around with their Easter bonnets.
See everybody? These are the parades that they don't show on TV that take place in New York.